Hello everyone, welcome to the validation rule series. So here in this video, we are going to see a scenario number 2. So how we are going to handle this by using a validation rule. So let's get into the video. Here we got a scenario by saying if the user checks the checkbox, then user should not leave the text field empty. So what it exactly means here is if user checks the checkbox, then only the text field should be made mandatory. That's the condition. It should not be made mandatory while the user entering the record. It should be made mandatory only if the checkbox is checked in any of the record. Okay. So that's the scenario here. Let's see a demo how we can work on it. And we can solve it by using validation rule. So let's see how we're going to work on it. So how we are doing it, let's see the understanding of the scenario. Let's say we have done a validation rule for these three checkbox. So this is the second scenario. Here I have created the other checkbox and other text field. So if this checkbox is checked, then this field should be made as a mandate. That's the scenario. But if the checkbox is not checked, this field is not need to be made mandatory. That's the scenario. So here, but we can ask the question saying that why can't we make this field mandatory by the entry? So that's why, as I said before, only if this checkbox is checked. That's the scenario here, guys. So how can we solve it by using validation rule? Let's see it. I'm going to the object manager. Okay. Validation rule. It's taking too long. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, always follow proper naming convention. So here I'm giving text field is mandate. Okay, so I'm making this field as validation as active. And how can we solve by using validation rule? So here I am going to use few functions. So in this scenario, we can see we can solve it by using a function. So let's say if this checkbox is checked, it shouldn't be left empty. So here there is a two conditions. The two conditions need to be satisfied. If it's checked, it should be empty. So here we can use AND operation. I'm right. So I'm going to use AND operation here. So here we got AND operation. So if the checkbox is checked and the value is empty, throw a validation. So how we are going to list the first condition? The first condition is, let's say I'm inserting the field others. See, it's a text. Oops, it's a text field. Okay, so the checkbox. Okay, so here I'm making it as true, and here we're going to make the text box field as not empty. So here also we can use another function. So here if you guys want to use check for any functions, you can check here, and here I'm going to use a function called is blank. See, is blank. Select this function. This function will throw the boolean value whether it's true or false. The number, the field what you enter inside, whether it is a blank or not, it will throw the expression true, or it will throw the answer like true or false. So here inside the expression I will give the field name, our text field name, which is nothing but other. So here you can see and operation and check for these two conditions, which means the checkbox is true, and if the is blank other field is true. What it means is if the checkbox is checked, this field should not be empty, but if the field is empty, it will throw true. So true, true, it will become true and it will throw an error. That's the scenario here we're going to solve. So what is the message here? Please enter text field. Okay, that's the error message. We are going save it and let's refresh the page. Let's try creating a new record. So here I'm giving as June. Okay, so if the checkbox is checked and here I'm leaving the field empty, let's save it. See, the validation error is activated. Please enter the text field. Okay, so let's say I'm giving the text field as, let's say like something like uncle. Okay, and save it. See, the record is created and our scenario and our problem is solved by using this validation rule. Got it? So that's for this video, guys. If you guys really think that the validation series is very helpful, please keep following it, and the more related video updates and all the notes will be updated in all these social media platforms. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.